Alright, how are we looking here? I think everything's good. The one thing I think we're gonna need is maybe a little bit of music. Let me, grab this from my room. I got the room here. Can I just stick that in here? Got a little bit of the background music here. Oh, that's really good. I like that. Just a little bit of background, right? Just to keep things together here. So I have a laptop set up here. I really need to get, like, a mini PC or something, because that's actually what I use this for. Like, I never use this as a laptop. It's just a second box. So, a little bit awkward to have a laptop and my normal stuff out of here. But I'll do my best to keep things organized. Water's really good. So I got the playtest doc here. But I also have all my notes. Let me pull those up. Right, I've kind of talked about actions and stuff. I got these in markdown files. Right, kind of looking at, like, what are we gonna do here? There's resources, but I need to, you know, I can't give my friends a markdown file when we actually play this for the first time. So the goal right now is that we actually build this. Like, you know, we build this into a readable document. I'm not going to use any kind of AI here. I'm going to put this in my own words, so... Alright, this will be... And for the sake of a playtest, right? We're just gonna give them a dungeon, right? A dungeon's easy because they're in a confined space. We'll walk you through a dungeon with pre-made characters. Just like, yeah, bold underline. Make a new section here. And let's call this section, let's just have an overview, right? You may be used to Dungeons and Dragons. No. We need to go back. We need to... Alright, if you're used to... most people, let's just say... Most players are used to Dungeons and Dragons... Used to Dungeons and Dragons. This is a summary. Of the major differences between standard RPGs. standard RPGs in this one. And I think I'm just gonna have to tell it to add a bunch of words to the dictionary. I'm not sure why this is such a huge problem for LibreOffice. I guess because it's not saving any of my settings between my quote-unquote stream profile here, right? I've had this laptop for a while. So, just as an overview here, right? Cumulative damage, right? Just kind of say... Let's just say the damage check. Characters have a damage check. So people don't have hit points. Roll the check. Takes damage, and failing the check, and the character becoming castigated. So, we have the damage check, we have stamina, characters have stamina, have a stamina resource, have regenerating stamina points. Stamina can be spent for a variety of bonuses. Based on the action taken. So, we have a stamina system. Oh yeah, I need to actually stick this in here. Let's just call this Playtest. No. I'm going to call this thing Playtest main. Save this as an ODF file. What else do I have here? Yeah, this is pretty standard stuff. Okay. I'm just kind of looking around here. This heal 1 point of damage a day is... I didn't realize it. I've been running a Cyberpunk game lately, and this thing here, this rule of people heal 1 hit point per day, as it turns out, this is not a new rule. There's plenty of games that have it, but I'm just kind of trying to look at some of this other stuff, right? Let's just say, big thing here. The delayed casting here. Is powerful but slow. Slow. Must be declared at least 1 turn before they are cast. So, yep, this is pretty normal stuff. Gonna call this, like, major differences. To, Dungeons and Dragons between... Let's just say... Between D&D and Pathfinder, or this, right? Okay, resist damage, reaction. Stamina points. And the channel here can be interrupted by taking damage. Just damage. What else do we have? Yeah, we got the cumulative damage stuff. Are there extensions for ODT that I can use? You can actually, huh? Well, let's try that. Apparently a lot of people use this. See if that actually works or not. Oh yeah, it actually does. That's pretty cool. Okay. Very, very neat, very neat. I can actually view it inside of here, although I don't think I can edit it, so, yeah. But it's neat that I can do that. So... we have, yep, delayed casting. Then we have... blocks damage unless... blocks damage instead of... making you harder to hit. Characters, one light and one heavy. So we have the armor layers right here. Armor, blocking damage. That's pretty solid. Then we have a 2 actions per turn. Characters can take 2 actions per turn. The actions must have different names. Must be different. Must have different names. Can take 2 actions per turn. The actions must have double actions, must be different. Can take 2 different actions per turn. The actions must be different. You cannot take the same. So let's just say here, armor can be bypassed by accurate attacks. By taking a, I don't know, no, let's just leave it for that. So yeah, 1 light layer, 1 heavy. Sounds good to me. Just say unified reactions. Well, let's see here. Is this what I want to do right now? Not 100% sure. Nom 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 nom. Reaction. So yes, all characters' reactions are codified. Defense rule. Characters can use a reaction instead of, let's just say, the defense roll. Characters make a defense roll. Attack rolls are opposed instead of being against a target number. Instead of having a target number. Okay. I think this is a good listing of what I'm trying to accomplish here. Let's see, what else do I want? We got the delayed casting. No idea if anybody else other than me is going to like this. I think that the stamina points are cool. Alright, resist damage instead of hit points. Yeah, okay, dumb. What else do we have here? Oh dear, let me go back to VS Code. Back to where we were. Okay, we got all this stuff. Core rules are right here. Okay. Okay, nothing here we need. We're fine. Don't show me that, please. Yeah, I'm looking at the reactions right now. Stance once per turn. but only one can be active at a time. This is a pretty good list of, like, a summary of what I'm trying to do here. What else? No social mechanics. The game does not try to model persuasion or charisma. This is left up to the players and the game master. Yeah, we need status effects. Okay. What else we got here? Okay. Also, I don't care about Copilot, Microsoft. I'm not even on a Windows machine right now. I'm on Linux. So, deal with it. I'll say here, reduced focus on attributes. The game does not have a traditional. This is left up to does not try to. This is designed does not try to. This is left up to personal role playing. You need to actually play your character. Does not have the traditional attributes, and most skills are, and most bonuses are based on training and and discipline instead of raw talent. Alright, this seems like a pretty good list of what I'm doing, but first of all, I'm viewing this at 200%. Do I need to make this bigger? Quite possibly. Might need to make it bigger. What else should I say here? Alright, what else do I need out of here? We have, status effects. Got a bunch of reactions. all this stuff in it. Okay, that sounds good. That's based about what I want to do. What else do I want to say? Try to model persuasion checks. Yeah, we don't try to model persuasion or charisma. So damage is cumulative. You got stamina, delayed casting, layered armor, 2 actions per turn. Oh, not different 2 actions, 2 different actions. Cannot take the same action twice. Defense roll. So yeah, there's no such thing as a target number for a lot of these things. You got stances. We don't have social mechanics. Have a reduced focus on attributes. Anything else I want to say here? Oh, how do you describe the character creation in Traveler? Because that's what I really like, the Traveler style character creation, right? It's not really a life path, it's like a career based, right? Like instead of saying like how should I put this? I'm not sure what to say there. Let's see. Well, attributes are fine. Don't make any changes here. I'm just kind of poking around, right? Looking at what I got here, so... But I want to kind of expand this, right? Like, generally, like, not necessarily high lethality, but stamina system, yep. Regenerating stamina points. Spells must be channeled when taking damage, yep. Layered armor, 2 actions per turn. No social mechanics. Because, I mean, hey, let me look at some... no thanks, I'm not sending anything. Go to the social mechanics. Alright, here we go. Archives of Nethys. Yep. Initiative and actions. Okay, here's, yep, diplomacy or deception. Rolling society or a charisma-based skill. Skill they'll roll. Make 1 roll. Okay. XP reward. Yeah, I don't know about that. Career-based leveling. Character creation. Are created by by going through a set of careers. Careers instead of taking a fixed class. Instead of taking a predetermined class. Instead of picking a class, right? Instead of picking a class. Character creation, careers, give semi-random rewards, so players do not have full control over what the character becomes. I'm just going to say go through a set of careers instead of picking a class. But of course, we're not, for the purposes of this playtest, this is not included in the playtest. Okay, what else do I want to do? Do I have, like, a wealth system? Try to find that, right? I mean, I've played a lot of games that have a wealth system. Okay, yeah, that's just about gold and stuff. Okay, stamina system. Defense roll. Reduced focus on attributes. Career-based character creation. Okay. So we have the career-based character creation. And I'm pretty sure that if I look up, like, I wonder what I can find here. Yeah, this is the SRD. Is this Traveler First Edition? I'm not 100% sure. I just want to look up things that are public so that I don't, you know, I could bring up my Traveler books, but I don't know how kosher it is to show those on stream. They probably wouldn't mind a little bit, but I don't want to push it, right? So, yeah. First career only. Career as a, yep, survival role, events, mission. So, yeah, here we go. The scout career. Oh, the SRD doesn't have all of them. Okay. Yeah. They only have one here, but this is a good way of kind of showing how it goes. Right? Here's your skills. Service skills, advanced education. Then you get some of this stuff. You can also rank up a little bit, get benefits from this. Yeah, these are really cool. The events are maybe a little light here. Like, they don't have a lot of information in this document. But it's something. Something to go off of. Let me check and make sure that the post went out. It used to be called a tweet. Can't really do the data anymore. Okay. The defense roll, yep. And change stance once per turn. What else do I want to say here? Major and minor skills. Just see here. In the game, but less important. Skills are classified as minor skills. But what do I say here? I don't know. How do I say this, right? But some are less important skills are treated, how do I say this? Are cheaper to get, are easier to acquire. Are easier to acquire, I don't know. Less important skills, but less important skills, Let's just say easier to acquire, right? That's something that, like, if you look at, like, the, let's see here, 5e SRD, right? Something I don't like about, let's go to the wiki here. If it'll do it. Yeah, how many skills do they have, right? There are 0 constitution skills. Oh, let's see. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now let's look at Pathfinder 2. This is going to shock people. How many skills do we have in Pathfinder 2? No, I need a skills list. Where do I get these things? Okay, so yeah. A lot of the general ones. You know, maybe I can just use the AI, right? 17 skills. Kind of similar to this, right? There's a vastly reduced list. Then, however, if you go to D&D 3.5 skills, or Pathfinder 1, basically the same thing. Then you get 24. Now, some of these are a little silly. Like, profession. I don't think anybody misses that. Use rope. Something like that. Like, I don't even know why anybody ever cares about use rope. Actually, let me say Pathfinder 1 skills might be a little bit more interesting here. No, I need the Pathfinder 1 SRD. Yeah, here we go. Pathfinder 1st edition skills. So that they've already slimmed it down a little bit. Right? But, like, something that I feel like is kind of missing here. So, use rope. Okay, maybe it was a little bit silly. Right? Use magic device. Maybe useful. You have survival, which you do find in that list here. That stayed out of here. Sleight of hand. I mean, they still have that. Let's see what we got here. Stealth is its own skill. Man, this is a really slow website, I've got to say. Let it go. Yep. Ledger domain. I love that word. Ledger domain. That's really good. But I think that part of the problem here is that these things that can become, like, it can be weird in that like, what was a good, like, a skills index of, like, where's the language? Like, knowledge is an interesting beast, right? Knowledge is like, okay, I know about arcana, architecture, engineering, dungeoneering, right? And it just didn't make sense to put these as their own skill. Because if you're trying to level up these all the time, so they've actually basically moved knowledge. So here you go. Arcana, history, nature, and religion are their own skills now, instead of being, like, part of this knowledge area. Is history a thing? Yep, history is a thing here. Religion is kind of a deal. But basically, as you level up, right, you just get a bigger and bigger bonus to these things, to the point where it's a little weird, right? I mean, or like, knowledge local. What the heck does that mean? Right? It's kind of a weird thing. So, this is the 3.5. In Pathfinder 1, they slimmed it down a little bit. Let's see what they're doing for knowledge here. We have, yep, appraise is not a skill in D&D 5e. Yeah, it's not. Also not a skill in Pathfinder 2e. So yeah, pretty similar stuff, right? Knowledge of arcana, dungeoneering, engineering, geography, history, local, nature, nobility. Yeah, it's always been kind of a weird thing. Here's the Unchained knowledge checks for like high level play, which I don't think anybody ever gets to. Let's see here. So yeah, sense motive, I guess, is kind of still here. Kind of, sorta. It's insight, which I always found to be kind of weird. A weird check. But yeah, we have knowledge. What else? Escape artist. Not really a thing in this one. But what they did when they combined a bunch of these skills is they actually made them quite good. And maybe not in ways that they wanted, right? Like, okay, so climbing. Is climbing something you can do here? Well, it's sort of an acrobatics, right? No, it's sort of like in an athletics check. Acrobatics check. But I miss some of this stuff, right? Like, I miss riding. Here's, like, the Unchained stuff. Okay, so yeah. Ride. Sense motive. Yeah, perception and stealth. I didn't really like, though. But let's see what we can do. I think we've basically got something that could be really interesting here. I want to have a traveler-style system, but I want to make it more simple. All right. Let's go over here, then. I'm going to get rid of that note on major and minor skills. Basically, what I'm saying is I think that certain skills are like, for like a quote-unquote useless skill, right? Minor skills. I'm going to take this out for now until I know more of what I'm doing with it. But this is a pretty good summary of what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, okay. I want to talk about, like, having a generally high... I mean, I think that the faster combat is going to come out of this. I'm not going to say this has faster combat without testing it first. In theory, because of the damage roll, right, you should generally be... Combat should generally be faster. Okay, so we've gotten the major differences, right? Be like on your character sheet, right? Or understanding your character sheet. Let's say character sheets. Let's just say here, your character sheet contains a number of... Let's just say, I don't know, we can say perks. How do I want to put this? Because Pathfinder 2 has what's known as a feat, right? What's like the Reforged or something, right? Actually, I think that Archives of Nethys just kind of has everything. Let's try just going to Archives of Nethys. Yeah, how many do we got here? 324 feats. You can roll an acrobatics check instead of a performance check when using the perform check action. Okay, okay. Yep. Back and forth dialogue. Yep. You can use your deception for that. Lots of weird perks that I find are not very useful. Like, part of the problem is it's just like the requirements are just really, like, the prerequisites here are way too complicated, I would say. Like, there's just too much stuff here. Yeah, there's just way too much here. Contains the following. What should I say here? Yeah, so skills. But we don't have hit points. We have, strength and... I don't know. Yeah, I've got to give people character sheets. I'm gonna leave this blank for now. And then just say, on your turn. So let's just say turns. Let's just call this the turns. Let's just say each game round. Each character takes 1 turn per game round. You may take go out of here. just thinking. On your turn, you may do the following. Take 2 actions. Both actions must be different. You cannot take the same action twice in one turn. What else did I write down? I wrote down, yeah, like the... What did I write for here? For, like... Yes. So, yeah, okay. I haven't really written this down. But what's in my head is... Take 2 different actions. You cannot take the same action twice in one turn. The same action twice. You cannot use the same action twice. Where did I talk about, Okay, I did talk about free actions. Right? Change stance. Once, at any time. Or do I make a stance change? Take an action. I don't know. Maybe I do. You know what? That might be interesting, right? You may take 2 different actions. I need to write something about initiative, right? Action twice in one turn. Say you cannot take the same action twice in one turn. Certain effects may increase or decrease the number of actions that you can take. So yeah. Let's just do the little hourglass here. Free actions, yeah. Copy this, put it in here. You can never take more than actions. If you have less than 0 actions, you can never take. More than 3 or less than 0. Certain status effects. More than 4 or less than 0 actions during your turn. Some actions are like talking. Let's just say, yeah, some minor actions. Minor actions like talking. Talking. Drawing a weapon. Yep. Drawing a weapon. Do not count towards your do not count towards. Let's just say free actions. Free actions, like talking. Do not count against your action. Do not count as do not count towards. Let's just say, what did I say can be done for free? Then we'll just, yeah, I think it's just a good idea to basically say the game master has final say. Why did that not paste correctly? Alright, I'm just gonna put this in here. Through the markdown formatting. Oh god, we don't want that either. Why can't you just be normal? Say here, so the game master has final say. On what constitutes a free action. Can be done without spending an action. Without spending some minor activities, you know, minor activities. Some minor things can be done without spending an action on what constitutes a free action. So, yeah, if it's certain things are like, okay, whatever, right? So yeah, you can't take more than 4. Can't do less than 0. Actually, this means that, so therefore, increase these do not stack. These effects do not stack with each other. So yeah, you can't take more than 3 actions in a turn. And you can't take less than 1. So we should do one for stance changing. You can change your stance. You may choose a stance. May choose a stance at the start of your turn. Changing stances does not cost an action. Does not cost an action. But only one stance can be active at a time. Okay, that sounds pretty good. And how do we do turn order, right? Turn order is probably going to be based on... I don't know, what do we make it based off of here? we make this a skill? I don't know. What did I write down for my reactions at the moment? Let's see what I got here. Well, we could go for like a... I don't know, a watchful, a... Say, overcasting, do I put something about overcasting in here? What else do I do? I did say overcasting, right? Yeah. I mean, overcasting is fun. Let's put it in the game just because it's fun. That's what I'm thinking. So we're going to say overcasting. Characters can go below 0 mana points. Let's just say, yeah, I'm just gonna say mana points. Magic points. Spells cost magic points instead of requiring. Yeah, let me just say spells cost magic points instead of requiring memorization. Yeah. Below 0 magic points to can cast a spell. It takes them at the cost of immediate, but will fall unconscious. Unconscious after casting the spell. I think that'll be funny. I think it'll be a funny thing to do here. So we have, yep, major differences. Yeah, this is just a quick summary of what we're doing. That's different. All right. So yeah, you can choose the stance at the start of your turn. So you've got to say, this is what I'm doing. Okay. What else do I need? Well, I need my list of actions, right? So we've gotten through turns. How does turn order work, right? I mean, we can just go. Yeah, we need something for turn order. Or, like, turn order. What have other RPGs written about this, right? Let's see what, like, a quote-unquote traditional thing here does. Let's look up turn order. Okay. Okay, they've got, yeah, single actions, short activities, reactions, and free actions. All right. Okay. All right, then you act, you can do anything, you end your turn. But, like, what's the turn order? Structure. Okay, here we go. You have roll initiative, yep. Anything I want to do... I mean, I really liked the Savage Worlds, like, card-based initiative. Those are always a lot of fun. I might just do that. Just be like... Because, I mean, yeah, Savage World says that really fun, like, oh yeah, just use a playing card. Okay, play around, end the encounter. Alright. So yeah, we need, like, encounters or something, right? Turn order. In a fight or other conflict. In a fight or other... In a conflict. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this as part of turns, right? Turn order is based on initiative check. Check is based on an initiative check. I don't know, an initiative reaction on an initiative check. Let's just say... Yeah. In a combat. Yeah, because I don't like rolling initiative, right? Each faction chooses one character at a time to act. Characters, the players may just discuss. To just decide who should act first. So yeah, let's just say each faction takes one turn. Each faction turns alternate between the two or more factions. In a combat. In a combat round, turns alternate. The two or more, between the two or more. The players may just decide amongst. How do you say this? Amongst themselves may discuss. Decide. The players may discuss. So yeah, combat round. This continues until the players take one turn. The faction who, let me just say, the faction that initiated acts first. Chooses one character. Turn. Characters cannot take more than one turn per round. This continues until the combat ends. This continues. This continues until one faction has no, I don't know, has no characters that have not taken a turn. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's how initiative works. Right? Of alternating initiative. So I need to put this in here. Alternating initiative. Each faction players may choose who goes first in a fight. Both players and NPCs choose first. Choose the order. Choose the order in which they act. Best I can say here. So yeah. Okay. With that remaining faction. Okay. So, yep, we're choosing that there. Okay, this seems pretty good in terms of turns. What else do I want to have? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think we need to go to the actions chapter. And I just need to kind of say, well, hey, what are the actions that we have, right? And I got all of these things. Like, I got them all. So can I just say... Let me just say here, this is the list of basic actions. Actions, some characters have special actions that only they can perform. Only they can perform. So, yep. Let me just go for standard actions. So, copy this. Now, I'm going to have to format this. Unformatted text. So I just need to kind of get some, like... Alright. I need to kind of have, like, a little... I don't know, this is probably fine. Alright, declare the spell you're channeling. You can't cast the spell on the same turn you begin channeling it. You take damage while channeling. Channel is cancelled and the spell isn't cast. I'm not going to put the identifying in there, so... Okay. You can draw a bow. Each time you do so. Each turn. For each turn that you hold the draw. Okay, there we go. We have draw a bow. We have examine. How do I get headings in here? Well, I could get some headings. Yeah, maybe I turn these into... Alright, let me turn this into a title. This is in like a heading 1. Yeah, it's good to have headings in your documents. Let's keep doing that. Just do heading 1 here. And then maybe we need to do, instead of this, we basically go, bloop, and then we need to say, actually, you're heading 2. Let's try that. Should we do like a heading 3 or something? I feel like this is just too big. No, I think heading 2 is fine. Okay, heading 2. We have, yep, draw a bow. Okay, let's see here. So let me now put this here, have actual headings in my document. Okay. Now we need to do the jump here. So this is a heading 2. All right. Melee attack is something here. Yeah, I need to reserve some of this stuff. So we have this whole thing. Damage value. Alright. This raw damage is then reduced by the target's armor. Got it. Any remaining damage is then added to the target's cumulative damage. They must immediately do this. So, yep. Okay. We got this in here. 2. Ranged attack. Okay. We have... I'm heading 2 for ready. Take this action, a specific standard action. Tend to perform. Specific action. Take later. Of stamina. Okay, there we go. So we need the recover action. Okay. Let's see here. Crossbow. So let's just make this a heading 2. Coolio. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Ready, recover, reload. You have a student. Does not stack. You can never take more than 3 actions. Yep. Let's just do like a shove or something. Shove is an action. Okay, let me now do throw. Okay. We got save, shove, throw. The other character to a friendly character. The other character can automatically catches catches the object if the throw succeeds. If the thrower succeeds. Yeah, let's just make it in automatic catch, right? Like, I throw a football at you. If I do it right, then you're fine. Catches the object as long as they have a free hand. The other character must have a free hand to catch the object. Okay. So we have, we got, aim, channel, draw, grapple, jump, melee, move, range attack, ready, recover, reload. Save in action. Shove. Yep, throw. Okay, throwing attacks always use a short range. Here we go. Cool, that's a nice list. Besides that, but they do not have to. Okay, there we go. What else do we have here? Okay, we've got all this stuff. When the attack hits. Okay, when you take any damage. That sounds good. Cool, so we've got all our actions in here. Now we gotta put reactions in here. Do I need to make these bold? I think they're automatically bold. Yeah, they're automatically bolded as part of that heading. Okay. We're gonna keep putting stuff in here. I've gotten the reactions covered now. Well, no, I need to get the reactions covered. But let's see. Oh, I got some activity here. Okay, we'll wrap up in like 30 minutes, but first, I'm running low on water. I'm gonna take a quick break. Be right back. We're back. Okay. Where was I? I want to clean up a lot of this stuff later. I'm realizing now I haven't really talked about skills at all. So, I need to do that. But not tonight. Tonight, it's 10:34 at night in the undisclosed location I'm currently at. I know there's some stuff happening at 11 that I really want to get to. So that's probably when we'll stop. Because I know that there's some... let me see, what was it I wanted to do? Yes, there's a Reristia stream. Can I actually redirect people? Actually, I know I set that anybody can redirect into my stream, which is similar to like a raid on Twitch. Let me actually check for 1 second here. Looking at my phone. So... see, no. It was the 11. Yeah, I really wanted to watch Riristia's live stream at 11. I'll see if I can redirect into her. I don't know if she allows redirects. Never checked. I think it's something that you have to turn on. Like, by default, people cannot raid into you. Unlike Twitch, where it's just on by default, and people can, like, do stuff like that. Alright. So let's just do this whole thing. Yep. Okay. Take me back here. So, Control-Shift-V. Unformatted, please. Oh, we don't want all this to be bold. Yeah, what are you doing here? No. We don't. This is not bolded. Part of just normal text, yeah. Yeah, this is just text body. Actually, I kind of liked it as default paragraph style. So yeah, let's make this all default paragraph style. Because I kind of like that. Instead of text body, default paragraph style. There we go. This is heading 1. Let's see here. Let's see. So, block. So, heading 2. Okay, this is the catch. Let's just do... okay, so we have block, catch. I might want to combine block, parry, and evade into a defense check, but we'll kind of see what we're doing here. Let's start with what we currently have. Okay, there we go. We have evade. Coming attack. So we have this idea. Yeah, I need to streamline my defense rules a little bit. But this is fine for now. We'll do more of this next week, I think. Okay. Two. Notice. Yep. Okay. Parry. We got this whole thing. Yep. Yep. Resist mental effects. This is a pretty standard thing, right? So, resist mental effects. This is like a discipline willpower, right? Yeah, like a will save or something, right? Because, yeah, there's like dexterity, fortitude, will. It's like, yes, resist. Physical damage. And, yep, this needs to be a heading 2. Resist mental effect or resist physical damage. Okay. There we go. Notice, parry, resist mental effects, resist physical damage. Okay. These are all the reactions. Got our heading 1 and our heading 2s. What else did we get? Yeah, stances. Actually, no, we don't want to copy it. We want to copy the reaction stance here. I should probably have a skills section, which I haven't really put into my files at the moment. Like, I really haven't said anything about it, right? And I might want to put the armor rules into the resistance of physical damage, right? So yeah. Throw action for a ranged attack. Short range. Two-handed. Okay, yep. There we go. So yeah, I gotta figure out... I gotta rework the armor and put it somewhere. At least I've got all this stuff, yeah. Spells, I don't like my spell system right now. I gotta make it better. But stances and status effects, I want to get in there. Copy this. Stick it in here. Control-Shift-V. No formatting, please. Put it back to default paragraph style. You can change your stance for free. free action at the start of your turn. Okay. So this is now heading 1. You have your default stance. That's heading 2. Heading 2 here. You got shield block stance, right? You're just holding the shield up. You're like, eh. All right, we got our headings here. So default, I don't know how to call this anything other than like a perception or like an aware stance, right? Awareness stance. What's another good one, right? Like a perception, monitoring? So the notice reaction. You must have a shield. You must be using a shield. All right. We got everything. We got there's the awareness stance or the perception stance. I don't know. The noticing stance, the paranoid stance. I don't know what to call it. What do I call this here? Yeah, I might want to make a defend reaction, right? I want to put stamina more into this kind of deal. Okay, yep, reactions. Okay, evade, notice, parry. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to have a better defense roll here. But I have like a resist mental and a resist physical, which is, you know, pretty solid stuff. Character death. Your cumulative damage is greater than your maximum possible roll. Your character dies. So yeah, if it's bigger than you could possibly survive, then you're out. That's how I'm ruling it. Yeah, incapacitated is probably fine. Okay, that's not super bad. Last but not least, I need to write down my status effects. Let's see what we can get on the open internet, right? Let's just say... yeah. Conditions. Yeah. I could probably do something like a... I don't know. I need something that's not an action, right? Something that's like an activity or like... Yeah. Because, like, how do people do something that's gonna be like a... Yeah, I need like an actions, right? I need like an activity, right? Like a... I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. Quickened, restrained. Yeah, these are all really good. I should take some of these. Not in the exact same sense. But No. I need to Control Shift be this. Unformatted text, please. Let's see here. Character becomes encumbered if they're carrying too much weight. And take one less action per turn. Okay. Let me actually go up to the top here. I should say you should be able to take 0. Yeah, you can never take more than 3 or less than 0. Heading 2. We have grappled. Heading 2. Let's see. We need like an... Okay, we need to get rid of... We have incapacitated. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Mr. No Limelight Productions. Good evening. We are almost wrapping up here. I've written a bunch of stuff today. We're at 9 pages of text in 2 hours, and this is rough. I'm gonna be ironing it out over time. I've been working on this stuff in my head for a while, but I need to actually write it down, print it out, bring it to a playtesting group. You're a tabletop game designer as well. Awesome. Well, I wish that we had more time, but yeah, we are down to the last five minutes. I'm pretty much wrapping things up here. I basically put I put a bunch of notes into markdown files, and then I'm actually like writing them up tonight. So hopefully I can release this at some point. I mean, I'm not gonna push this out on the internet yet, but I would love to actually release this to the world when it's done. So let me just fix up my headings. Mr. No Limelight Productions, I'm curious, have you released anything that you want me to look at? I'm certainly happy to check it out. Yeah, if you have something, I'll be more than happy. Yeah, sure. As far as I know, I allow links in my chat. Ain't no rule. If you have any trouble posting a link, just let me know. Obviously, I'm not really a big enough streamer to the point where I need to apply a bunch of moderation in my chat, which is always nice. Most of the people who stop by are generally nice. Cool. Let's see. I do not see the link, though. Is there something I need to enable here? Customization, what do I need? I have chat approved. I did not get the link. If you want to paste, just give me the, the name of it. I will plug it into Google and find it. But yeah, I think that YouTube is blocking the link. Sorry. That's not on my end. I'm pretty sure... Ooh, that's a cool name. Yeah, let me, hang on, let me just reach over. I'm obviously, I have a 2 PC setup. Oh, you're on Drive-Thru RPG. Oh. That's really cool. Yeah, here, let me see if I'm able to link it. Okay, I'm able to post a link. That's fine. Oh, cool. I will look at this later. Thank you. That looks cool. Obviously, I'm not gonna release my stuff yet. I am fully aware that, that I need to actually playtest all of this stuff first. So, I am not releasing anything. I mean, obviously, you can kind of sort of see it from the stream. But no. I am not... This is not ready for prime time. But... I think that things are going to be cool. Alright, it's 10:59. Let me see if I'm able to redirect. So, redirect. Can I add... Can I redirect into... Looks like I can't redirect unless someone's live. So let's see. Am I able to make this thing happen here? Because I'm waiting for the 11. Okay, there should be an upcoming stream to redirect into. Maybe I'm not allowed to redirect into Revisia's stream here. Okay, looks like the answer is no. I don't think I can do the redirect. I will just have to cut it for now. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Sorry that you came in right as I'm wrapping up here. But I'm gonna save this. I'll get it to a playtest, and once it's gone through some local play testing from people that I actually know. You know, I'm not gonna do this on the internet. Twitch, sorry, don't have a Twitch. For reasons that I don't want to get into. It would be, it's I think I'm more of a YouTube style person. So yeah, no, I'm just on YouTube. But thanks for stopping by. Have a good night.